happened was true.
We're gonna die.
Dude.
What's wrong with you people?
Oh, my.
What happened was true.
We're gonna die.
Dude.
What's wrong with you people?
Oh, my.
Sally, I hear something. Stop! Stop!
Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's up? Obviously, my intro got a little messed up because it replayed the same thing twice, but I think we just wanted double the excitement for Texas Chainsaw, so it magically played it through twice. But we'll take it. What's going on, guys? I'm all by myself tonight, I think. Wait a minute. Wait, am I by myself? Wait a minute. No, I'm not by myself. I got my trusted buddy who's down to do anything at the drop of a hat, which makes him the best person anybody could ever have in their corner. Talking about the man from Good Will Hunting, Mr. Bretman.
Oh, Jessica Biel, you're so beautiful.
Oh my God. I was just doing the same thing.
Oh, God, what the fuck? How'd you get access to my man cave?
You're disgusting. What were you doing with that phone?
Dude, you do not want to know.
Fucking disgusting. Jessica Biel automatically makes the remake better. End of the game. We're done.
Well, sorry about that. I'm your true guest here tonight.
Oh, that's actually the Britman. What about me?
Really?
What about me? Hold on.
Hey.
Let me see. Oh, I'm Michael with a leaf on my eye.
Well, homie, you can't talk.
Oh, shit. I screwed that up right off the damn bat.
Gotcha, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. What's going on, guys?
What's up, everybody? Man, that's I think the old. I wasn't a huge fan of the original Texas Chainsaw. I'm not gonna lie, but the more I keep seeing the clips and everything, I kind of getting a little thing for it. I'm kind of digging it a little bit.
Dude, you too? Like, I feel like with every rewatch of the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it slowly builds up like more towards the top of my ranking.
I'm looking forward to doing that. I don't have a ranking for them yet. I mean, I guess I kind of want to go through them all. I haven't watched the 2, 3, and 4 in a very long time, so I'd like to revisit them, even though they're not the greatest.
I've only seen the original, the remake, the beginning. Fell asleep in Leatherface just because I was that damn boring. And then Do Your Thing, Cuz. Those were the only Texas Chainsaws I have not seen. Well, I've seen 2, but I turned it off because I wasn't feeling it. But I feel like this next watch around, that I think I will. So I still got to watch 2, 3, and 4. The one with Matthew McConaughey.
All right. I mean, as crazy as part 4 is, Matthew McConaughey definitely gives his all 100%, and he makes the movie worth watching, even though it is a little bit rough.
Yeah, I believe even Mike from Wham even created a video today saying why it's not as bad. Like, I still need to watch it because I need to know what the hell he's smoking, because I hear nothing but negative things about 4.
Yes, when I watched that video today, and he surprised me a lot because he gave it a 7.5 out of 10.
Damn.
And I thought he was kind of smoking a little bit of crack there because I don't remember it being that good.
What kind of crack? Regular crack or the super crack from Frankenhooker?
Super crack, my friend.
Damn, hey, that super crack make you explode.
But let me see who's here tonight with us. We got Todd Thibodeau. What's up, buddy?
So
Bubba Ho, Antonis Andriotis. What's up? We got Brandon the Beldam. How's it going? Nice people.
yeah, and then Zachary Livingston,
Zachary.
and then Broly 978.
Hell yeah. Zachary says 2003 is the best in my opinion. I'm gonna get into that here. We're gonna get into that. And Broly says Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D had the best ending. Are we talking about Do Your Thing, cuz?
I thought that was just fun. Do your thing, cuz.
Do you think, cuz? I know a lot of people hate it, but I'm a huge fan of 3D. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it's fun. It's
It's
a fun
fun.
movie. Yeah, like I don't have no issues with it, and we get to freaking see Alexandria's
Woo!
beautiful two eyes. So
Yeah, eyes up here, cuz. Jeez.
yeah, like damn. Like I was like, are they allowed to make cousins that high?
I don't know how I don't know how her shirt's staying right there, but
Hey, gravity.
yeah, duct tape, double-sided tape. You never know. If this was the Leatherface from earlier movies, he might get turned on by that. So I don't know.
Oh gosh,
It depends. Miss Carter, what's up? Christian Spencer, how's it going?
You probably would not see any more hornier Leatherface than in the second one
Oh my god.
with Carolyn Williams because that I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
He is horny.
Mm-hmm.
And she used that to her advantage for sure.
Oh yeah.
But we're not here to talk about those ones. No.
The top two.
We're here to talk about the top, well, what people have usually as their top two. 1974 classic. Even though I hear a lot of people say, don't a lot of people say 1973?
No, it came out in 74.
It came out in 74, but the movie's like 73.
Really?
I think like the dates in it, if I'm not mistaken.
I could check on some research real quick.
I thought that's what it was.
Handy dandy research.
That's what the remake is, 73.
Yeah, the remake. Well,
Yeah,
the
the
remake
remake
is
is-
2003.
Yeah, but the date they used in it was like August 18th, 1973.
Oh, the
I think.
movie. Okay.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit, but I watched the remake more than I do the original. But I'll explain why that is. Just because I'm starting to think that the original might be better than the remake now. But I always go back to the remake. But yeah, again, I'll explain why.
I can see you back there. Yeah.
Hello.
What'd you come down here?
Hello.
You're supposed to be in bed, you crazy.
Man, I have a curse of where kids don't like me.
Well,
True story.
he's down here where he likes to be because he likes all the horror movie stuff. So,
Hey, future fan right there.
but we're gonna dive in. I was debating how I wanted to do this. I kind of wanted to do it on, you know how we did for replay or reboot. We kind of had categories and whatnot.
Yes.
But I was kind of thinking maybe grade. We'll do a couple categories. We'll just do them on the fly. Nothing like, written down in stone or anything.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just do a couple categories, and I'd say give a score out of 5, which 5 being the best, and 0 being the worst, obviously, and then see which one has a higher score at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm down to do it.
I'm just trying to think which category I want to start with first. I kind of wanted to save Leatherface himself for the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we gotta go with the good old. What about does the Georgia Leaf Blower Massacre count as a part of the franchise?
We're not going to count that one. That's
What?
non-canon. Non-canon.
Not Terrence Treefall.
No.
God, he's my dude. Just in case if y'all don't know what I'm referring to, the second parody skit that we shot, we made fun of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I might re-release that video here this week just in celebration.
All your freaking parody skits are hilarious, by the way. So
I
Good job on
appreciate
all
that.
those.
Yeah, we're trying to work on another one. We got like a couple in store for this year.
I know you're going to be doing them for Halloween, right?
That's the plan right now, but life is getting really crazy right now, so we're hoping.
Yeah.
But hey, crazy for a good thing because it could set up for more skits in the future, like for more repeated skits.
Can't beat that then.
Yeah, I know.
What are we gonna start? What are we gonna start with?
We could talk about a fun trip.
Fuck, we're gonna fine. We'll go right into characters. Okay, this will be the protagonist characters, like the group of kids characters on each side of the coin. For the original, for me, honestly, I guess it's because I don't really watch that movie that much. I don't even know their names, to be honest, besides Sally.
I got you
And
right
Franklin.
here. We got Sally, we got Jerry, Franklin, Kirk, Pam, Hitchhiker, which oh boy, the Hitchhiker.
Gosh, they're dumb. All he wanted was $2, man. $2 and it would have spared their lives, but they couldn't even do that.
It was a nice picture too, man. Like, you know, he was just it's just your friendly neighborhood crackhead.
Who doesn't have one of those?
I know, right?
He was nice. He was trying to be a nice guy. He liked knives and everything, and
yeah, he even tried to do a blood contract. Like,
yeah, what was up with that? Like, why did he have that aluminum foil and then put the picture in and then pour gunpowder on it, then set it on fire, and then just close it up and then I don't know.
I'll be honest with you, I have no idea. But again, that's just a little bit of the uncomfortableness that whole Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie does. It's not just the uncomfortable atmospheres, but it's also the uncomfortable characters.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much just what he was set up for. But I know a lot of people hate Franklin. Obviously, he's very, very whiny. But I mean, he should be really.
Well, he's in a wheelchair. He's already been through enough.
And then Sally wants him to come along and says it's going to be a good time. And obviously they don't really want him there. And they kind of just leave him doing his own thing because he can't get around that good. So, I mean, I feel bad for him and I see where he's coming from with how miserable he is and how he's kind of being a baby about the whole thing. But it did just kind of, I think, maybe kind of drags on a little bit too much for me with the whining and the crying and then the other characters for me are just forgettable, to be honest. They don't really do anything. No. Compared to the remake with Aaron and Kemper and I don't know the blonde-haired guy's name.
Let's see here.
And Morgan's the nerd.
Yeah. I want to say either Kirk or Jerry.
Is it in the remake?
In the remake. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was back on the original. All right, I'm back at here. Let's see here. We got Aaron, we got Kemper, we got Pepper, Andy, Morgan.
Pepper and Andy.
Yeah.
Okay. And the weird thing about that was Pepper, they didn't even know her, if I'm not mistaken, right? They just picked her up.
Pepper was the chick that's like friends with Jessica Alba's character of Aaron. Oh, you're talking about that blonde chick. Okay. Lauren, German. They just called her the Hitchhiker.
I'm trying to decide which hitchhiker well, the hitchhikers had kind of two different stories or directions they were going in. One was there to cause chaos, and the other one was really just trying to escape the chaos that she's just been through. Mm-hmm. But they didn't obviously know that. Not yet, anyway. And I got a sniper rifle behind me. I'm getting nervous.
Hey, he's just playing the part, like, you're all gonna die. Yes.
Amazing camera work at that scene. I mean, going through the back of her head. Wow. That was freaking incredible. And you see, like, the brain matter and shit and the blood sprayed all over the back windshield and
it was great practical effect work, too.
Mm-hmm. So, kind of these group of characters, honestly, for the original, I might get some hate on this. I'd probably give it like a 2. Like a 2 out of 5. And then the remake, I'd probably give a 4 out of 5, if I'm going to be honest.
I would say the original. I would say a 2.5 out of 5. Are we allowed to do 0.5s?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, about 2.5 for the original, and then for the remake, I would say about a 3.5.
All right, let me see this. You bastard. I'm gonna write this stuff down. We need to have some information for the people.
For the people. Todd says Pepper was a hitchhiker.
So
Yeah.
okay,
so
so she was. Okay.
Well, he says he thinks, but I don't remember her being a hitchhiker, foe. I remember her like being the second girl, a part of that group.
Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think she was. I think they literally just found her, and then Andy and her just kind of hooked up, and then she just went along with them. If I'm not mistaken,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
She picked the wrong crowd.
I wish she. That seems to be the thing in these movies.
Oh, okay. Zachary said from Facebook, Pepper was also a hitchhiker they picked up before the Lauren German, who was the blonde hitchhiker.
So you gave the characters in the first one a
2.5.
2.5, and I gave them a 2.
Yes.
And now for the remake,
You did 4, and I did 3.5.
all right. So obviously the remake is winning that category.
Yeah, and rightfully so, just because like I feel like they did a better job like giving them characters.
All right. So we got that. Shit. Oh, Todd Thibodeau. She said I only met you 16 hours ago. That's there. Okay, there you go.
And then
So that makes sense.
Oh, we got a question from Christian.
Which Sawyer house is the best and why?
I was like, here I am.
Me.
So, let me think. Okay, I'll go for the first part of the question here. I would say the original has the best house. Just the remake does a little bit the best job. Kind of make it feel. So actually, I'll just save the question for a little bit. So anybody in the chat, if you all have questions. Oh, hey Matt, what's going on?
What's up? I wasn't here.
Working on that Texas Chainsaw Massacre kidnap scene, huh?
It wasn't me. The wife kidnapped them away.
So she's playing Leatherface tonight.
Yes, But back to Christian. Yes, we will. That's gonna come up. I'm assuming in probably one of the categories. So I'm gonna
for the story. Oh, so we're saving it.
I'm gonna save it.
Okay. We're saving it. So delete what I was trying to say.
Ignore him. So we're gonna okay, we did the opening characters. Now I guess we'll go with like the assistant bad guys, I guess. Not Leatherface, but everyone, the rest of his family members, I guess.
Oh man.
In the original, what do we get? We got the hitchhiker and we got the cook, and that's it.
And grandpa.
who's
a freaking vampire.
And he's like I heard he's like a 20-year-old kid or something in that cheap ass horrible old man mask.
Oh god, dude. It was just
it's a young kid and they just put the mask on him and you obviously can tell it's a mask and it looks pretty terrible. But I mean, with the budget that Toby Hooper was working with there,
can't blame him. Can't
really blame him. And then whenever I was listening to Wham talk about this, they said that like the people that worked on that movie didn't even get paid like up front.
Oh damn! See,
they got paid on like a point scale, and then later down the line, they finally got their money
on a point scale.
I didn't understand.
Point scale?
I don't know. It's fucking weird. The only one that got paid was Franklin up front because I guess Franklin because he was like getting pushed down the hill and falling around and shit, and he said he wouldn't do that until he got paid.
Oh well, and he got chainsawed in half too, so he's gonna need a lot of surgery on that.
Sally, hold the flashlight. She said, I'm out of here, bitch.
Yeah, I was like, nope, not having this today.
Not today.
then Leatherface is like, "Hey, it's Franklin." No, not that stupid song.
Don't
But
make me.
no,
Don't make me pull up my TikTok again.
oh no. No, I'm just kidding with you.
That's my most.
But
That's my most viewed TikTok ever. So shut up.
oh shit. Sorry, I was just gonna go with like, well, I think it's the best anti or the villains. It's got to be the remake because you got freaking R. Lee Army in there, dude, as playing the freaking Sheriff Hoyt.
You got him. You got. I guess that's his wife. I'm assuming, or it's not his wife. I don't. The old lady.
You got freaking Lieutenant Dan with no legs. You got who else? You got freaking like
the fat lady.
You can pretty much like freaking do what Scary Movie did. Bye, Slim Jim, Little Jim, Big Jim.
I don't even know their name.
There were so many family members, but it's just what Sheriff Hoyt just did. Am I saying Hoyt or Hoyt? Like,
wait,
it's Hoyt, but I keep on saying Hurts, like Hoyt.
Hoyt.
Like I'm like some kind of accent. But anyways, let's just call him the Sheriff, so I don't screw up that name. But the Sheriff in the remake, easily the standout. Pretty much in the remake, and dude, especially for the beginning, yeah, that was pretty much his movie.
That was his mom. Wow, she didn't seem much older than him.
Well, damn, and where's his wife?
Yeah, wait, so now I'm all confused. So the mom was Leatherface's mom too?
It's just one big happy Alabama family.
Yeah. Because it really doesn't go into detail who's related to who and what exactly they are, except for the name's different, obviously, in this movie compared to the original.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What was the first one? They were Sawyers, and then this one they're Hewitts.
Yeah, Hewitts. Yeah.
They're Hewitts, and then the officer.
Yeah, that is Hewitts.
It makes no fucking. Oh no! The officer he killed was Hoyt, right? So he just had that on his name tag, right?
You're fucking right, because I'm now remembered the beginning, and that's how his whole origin began. So yeah, that's correct. Again, it's been a little bit since I've seen the remake. I bet that just would have like gone to me. Like I'm just more thinking about the original, just because that's the one we gotta remember for the new one Friday.
Yep, and the only reason I know about the remake is because I literally just watched it like yesterday. So,
oh well, see, you should know more than I do.
Why
are you asking me?
Okay, yep. Todd says, yep. Hoyt was the cop he killed. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It was. I remember that whole scenario now in the beginning, which, again, I'm not sure why the beginning gets as much hate as it does.
There's nothing wrong with the beginning. I don't know why people would hate it.
Well, Rotten Tomatoes, Barry from Wolfman's Got Nards did a whole video of like the ratings, and freaking the beginning got the worst ratings of the whole franchise.
I don't know why.
I don't freaking critics. That's why.
It's not bad. I haven't watched that one in a very long time, but I don't remember it being bad. It had about the same tone.
Oh, it was freaking good, just because like you go back to the beginning, like
you go back to the damn. You're right.
And Jordana Brewster was in it too, and I thought she was good looking too, and she did a good job for what she was supposed to do.
Yep, when she wasn't dating Paul Walker, she was here getting chased by Leatherface. That's what she does. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Vin Diesel's little sister.
I should have sticking with Paul, man.
She should have. I mean, they did get married, I think, and had a kid, but
yeah,
that's late. We're not going to talk about that.
Oh damn! Miss Carter just did all capitalizations.
Damn, dropping bombs. I highly recommend Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Shocking Truth documentary. It goes into a lot of everything they went through to make the OG movie. It was on YouTube for free. I believe it's still on there.
Yeah, I heard. I haven't seen the documentary. I plan on watching it because I do love documentaries. Mm-hmm. But yeah, just the pure hell that cast went through in the original. That's also what makes the movie work too. And and that will never happen if you even try to attempt that today. Just expect lawsuits coming down your damn door. But like that's why I love the 70s too, man, because they can get away. They weren't afraid. And I feel like we should bring that mentality back from the 70s of just these movie studios or movies not being afraid to push the limits.
Yeah, now they're just afraid of offending everybody, so that won't happen for a very long time. Unfortunately.
Yeah, but to go with the question here, when we're talking about the villains, easily the remake for me. It's not even close.
No. Hey Kyle, what's up?
What's up, Kyle?
I'm gonna say something that's probably not. It's probably not. It's not the way most people think. When I was rewatching the remake, I don't want to say this like sacrilegious. The Hoyt was kind of getting on my nerves.
What?
I know,
dude. The general from Full Metal Jacket, man.
It was just getting on my nerves. I don't know. Maybe because he only has one role, and that's the only role he can play. I don't know if that had something to do with it. It was just getting on my nerves. Like, I just would have punched him in the fucking face and then left. Like, obviously it's a movie, and that's just how it's supposed to be. But
yeah, that's exactly what his job was supposed to be.
If that was just real life, you literally just would have gang beat the shit out of the cop and just left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you know what? Go ahead and arrest me, officer.
I just...
Oh, wait, never mind. I beat the shit out of you, so never mind.
They definitely could have. Kemper and that... Fuck, you just told me his name and I already forget. Andy. Adam?
Andy and Morgan.
Morgan's a beast. Courtney. I know, buddy. I know. I don't know why I try to compete with Wham, because nobody gives a shit about me compared to them. And I don't blame them.
Mm-hmm.
But I appreciate that, Courtney. You're the man.
And nobody gives a shit about me because they're over here watching FACCI'S cinema and his fire content.
They're watching both of us, you fool.
Oh.
Okay, so you...
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was making a note.
So you prefer the family members from the remake then compared to the OG?
Yeah, the family in the remake, I give them a 4 out of 5.
Ooh. So you give the remake a 4 out of 5?
Mm-hmm. Just because of freaking the sheriff all by himself carrying the load. I would say for his performance alone, I give him a 3.25. Okay. If any other family members are just freaking weird.
That's true. What are you giving the OG?
The OG family?
There's only 2 of them.
I'll be honest with you. I'm just going to give them a 2.
Wow. They don't really do anything.
They really don't. It's just, again, it's Leatherface's movie.
I mean, the cook's fucking weird. Like, he comes off all nice, but then he's kind of squirrely and fucking... I don't know. He doesn't like to kill because he pretty much made that known.
Mm-hmm.
Family members, I guess I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm gonna give him a 2 also. And remake, you gave him 4.5.
Oh, I say 4.
Well, I raised you 1 because I like it.
Okay,
I'm just kidding. 4, and I'm gonna give him a 3.5.
Okay, that's a fair score.
I give it 3.5 only because, like I said, then you got them other family members living in that freaking trailer out in the woods for some reason. And then they're like, why don't you just drink some tea? She's like, I don't want any tea. Oh, my.
Fuck out of here. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
my.
I wouldn't have done that. Like, you said we don't have a phone. You fucking liars.
Yeah, so what do you mean?
They're kidnappers. They kidnapped the baby. So, it wasn't even a baby, though. That thing was fucking huge.
Yeah, like, what the hell?
It's fucking messed up. Yeah, so definitely going to go with the remake on family members as well. I think we're going to go back up and use one of Christian's.
Oh, about the house.
Yeah, we'll jump to the house.
Hell yeah.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They're both iconic in their own ways. I don't really think... it seems like you spend more time in the original in that house than you do with the remake's house.
Mm-hmm.
Because the remake's house, they're focusing on over at the old Crawford Mill. They need you to go over there and meet the sheriff. He's like, what the fuck? I don't know where that is. Why would they know where that is? But
Yeah.
it kind of spends a lot of the majority of the movie over there in kind of working their way back to the house and then working their way back to Crawford Mill and then over at the trailer and then over at that other abandoned house that
And then
is
that gas station too.
at the gas station. So when it comes to the actual house, yes, it is shot beautifully in the remake and it looks great, obviously. But it just doesn't have the same feel that the house from the original had.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about the original one was it wasn't that far off the main road either, which makes it kind of even more creepier. The main road was right there, down the driveway. In this one, in the remake, that kind of sits way back in the woods. So your, chances of escaping are kind of very slim anyway. But with the other one, that kind of added to the creep factor for me. I mean, the light at the end of the tunnel is right out that window. And nobody even knows you're there. And it's that close. So, and with the iconic porch scene with, Leatherface busting out that front screen door and pulling that girl back and then busting through with a chainsaw. It's just more iconic to me. So I got to go with OG. Score wise, I'd probably give the original house a 4.0 and
okay.
give the remake's house probably just the 3.
Okay. First off, I agree with you on the remake house with the 3 out of 5. I easily agree with you on that, just because like the remake does do a good job making it like feel all grimy and disgusting, and you want like no business in that house. However, again, just the more I'm watching the original or just like appreciating the original, it's just the remake is just trying to copy the house of what it's just making it grimier and more nasty looking when it really doesn't need to be, just because. Yeah, the outside of the house is very important, but it's just what you do inside of that house is what makes the house.
Yes.
And then that's kind of like what you brought up. If like the remake didn't really go into the house a lot or use it a lot as they should have, like the prequel, the beginning, definitely used the hell out of that house. So like that's what something about the remake should have done. So my answer is easily the original house, just because it's iconic. It's one of the most iconic houses of the whole entire horror genre. And if you're going to give a house a personality, it's the freaking original man of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They kind of set the groundwork for future movies with, the Myers house. So I bet they took a little influence on how to create a horror house and all that. So you ready for this one? The original house, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, gets the golden reel.
A 5.0.
5 out of 5. Just because that house is so iconic and the dark shit that happens in that house. With the chicken bones everywhere. Yeah, dude. I would never step foot in that house.
Yeah, I agree. It definitely was. It was way grosser in the original. I think the remake, it was, for the most part, it was a normal typical house. There was nothing gross that I can remember, except for the basement. Basement was disgusting.
Well, it was just like the lighting and all that just made it dark and grimy, And I feel like it's kind of unnecessary to do that, even though kind of like, again, the original, that movie just felt real from start to finish.
Yes.
And that I feel like that's what gives it a slight advantage, because that's like, I bet that is the real house. I think with the remake one, ain't that like kind of like, I wouldn't say, I would think it's real too, but I think the studios really kind of like added to it, like to make it just feel its own and match with the remake. But just that original house, that's as real as you get, buddy.
100%. Oh, Flamethrower Fluff, good point. The truck driver in the OG that ran over the hitchhiker also ran over Gage in Pet Cemetery. Asshole.
Fucker.
He's just out there killing people. Why
That's
doesn't
true.
anyone help?
While freaking Flame for a Fluff is lovely in the chat, I want to share some of the shit that he pulled today.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to Good Real Hunting. where Brett watches movies for the first time, so you don't have to. Right here.
Hey, recently he's not wrong.
No, dude, it's just funny because he's referencing to all the '80s movies I'm trying to watch for the first time ever to prep for the tournament next week.
Oh yeah,
that's what he's referred to. But no, Flamethrower, I'm just messing with you, bud. You're my boy. That one definitely put a huge smile on my face today, where I really needed it.
But if it makes him look even better, now that he's seen these movies, I still haven't seen them, so that makes me
your turn.
I probably won't.
Ew.
I'm very, very picky, and
hey, I'm picky too, but I've always wanted to revisit the '80s, man. And this is just a good time to do it.
I mean, I'll watch Back to the Future over and over again because it's awesome.
Yeah. Ooh, again, that's in the tournament. Number 1 seed is Back to the Future.
Did you? I know I looked at the bracket, but I can't remember. Did you put just the first one, or did you put 1 and 2?
No, we just for what we did is we just had like one representation from each franchise. So like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the second one is in there. For Friday the 13th, only the original is in there.
Wait, so that
because again with the numbers, the number side of things, that's why we did the original over part 2. I know the fan favorite is part 2, but just the numbers gave the original the advantage.
Part 2 is the best.
I know it is, but again, we just want to do things by numbers and kind of like the mix of everything. But no, to answer your question, only the first Back to the Future is in this tournament, as rightfully so.
And I'm the weirdo that likes part 2 more than part 1. I don't know why. It's just that it's the scene. It's the scene where he gets home from work and Needles is on the phone, and then they pop in the pizza and the freaking dehydrator, and then it goes from small to big in like 2 seconds. And like, Mom, you make a great pizza.
Great Scott! What the hell?
What? The second one is great.
The second one is good.
I think I watched it more.
The first one is great.
That's probably true, but I watched the second one more.
You bought the steel book for the original.
You did?
No, you did.
I did not.
I thought you bought something for Back to the
I
Future.
bought the 4K box set that came with the hoverboard that floats.
Okay. See, I figured it out now. That's why you love the second one.
And the hoverboard.
The freaking hoverboard, man.
Yep, I love that scene with the clock tower when he's trying to pedal. That board don't got power. That board don't work on water.
And also predicted the Chicago Cubs to win the World Series the year that they did it.
Man, I wish I could go back and put some money on the Cubbies.
God, no kidding, right?
Christian, I think. Which one is the best for?
Are we talking? The swing of the chainsaw. Easily the original too, because you gotta remember what he did at the ending there. Just the technique. Well, if I make sure he hits himself, like
the technique.
And he even did like a little twirl too.
He did ballerina style.
Yeah, so I'm giving it to the original, and that's a golden reel too at the swing.
I do like when the truck driver throws the wrench at his face and he falls on the ground and cuts his own leg. Where's that truck driver going, man?
First off, who throws a wrench, honestly?
At least he hit him.
Yeah.
he missed. Whoops. He booked off, man. Why didn't he just jump in the truck that was right there? Jump in the truck that Sally jumped in, and then you could leave.
That's a very good question just now when I'm thinking about it.
I know. I mean, the hitchhiker got ran over. That was hilarious. He had that coming.
God. You could just tell. You could easily tell that was a mannequin.
He's like, you had that coming, bitch.
I guess trying to sell pictures.
The cook didn't want to come outside, I guess, right? Because just Leatherface and the hitchhiker were outside, and the cook's just sitting in there making chili. Yeah,
with that old delicious brisket meat.
Which he does come back for the second one, so.
Yeah, winning that chili competition.
He's the winner.
Yeah, you want to know their secret recipe?
No, we do not.
Okay, moving on.
Cow's penis.
No, not cow's penis, human penis. Because
No,
they only use the humans.
this is so chilly. Hey, in the remake, they actually had pig in the grocery store.
Oh, okay.
In
See,
the cave.
I'm not familiar. Or it's been such a long time since I tackled the second one.
All right, let's see. So we had characters, villains, the Sawyer house. What's another talk? I'm still saving Leatherface.
What
You know what?
What about the final girls? Sally
Okay.
versus Aaron.
Okay. First off, Sally doesn't do anything except scream a lot. So,
But hey, it's iconic though.
and she doesn't have a bra on, so that's iconic.
It's Texas, the 100-degree heat. Would you wear a bra?
I don't.
Plus sex sales.
Jessica Biel wore a bra.
Ah, what movie
Unfortunately,
were you watching?
bullshit. She had a bra. She had a bra on.
I could have swore one time.
I don't think so. She's even soaking wet and nothing.
Yeah, son of a bitch. That's it. Sally gets a 4 out of 5. Jessica Biel gets a 3.
I like Jessica Biel's fight, obviously 100%, especially because she
actually fought back.
She hides in that locker and then pops out and chops his fucking arm off with a freaking meat cleaver.
How do you do that?
That took some balls. I mean, I don't really know how doable that is. Why?
How do you chop something off with a meat cleaver, though? Oh no, sorry, I'm getting confused with Aaron's weapon from your next. So no, that's right.
Oh, come on, always you're next. Come
Sorry,
on.
I gotta throw in just like you and Halloween. You gotta throw a Halloween segment. I always gotta throw a your next segment.
I didn't talk about Halloween today. You did.
Not yet. The stream is still young, but no, you're right, though. Aaron did fall back and got that meat cleaver and chopped off his arm, while Sally just screamed and ran. But again, it's just the screaming, though, and just that wasn't just Sally, though. That was the actress herself screaming as well, too. And so you really got to give props for that, of the health that she's been through in that entire movie. So that's why for Sally, I'm going to give her, I would just give her an average 3 out of 5. And then Aaron, I would give her a 3.5 just because the stupid ass decisions she makes in that remake really piss me off.
Okay. So for Sally, you gave her
3.
That's what I thought. And Aaron,
3.5.
All right.
Just again, because I just now remember, like, she makes some of the most stupidest decisions. If she would just thought like a normal person, maybe her and her friends could have made it out alive.
Or if they just would have been like, "Hey, we don't really need Kemper that bad. Let's just get the hell out of here." But he was going to propose to her, so he's a nice man
with a nice face.
Yeah, so Leatherface wore that like a champ. That was creepy. He popped up behind the freaking van. And he's standing back there. In front of it. He looked good. When is he's very artsmanship. He has a lot of craftsman skills to cut the face off in one whole piece.
Yeah, man. Like that's you gotta be very damn creative. Like amazing chainsaw work.
Very talented. I mean, he is a butcher, so that would make sense. He has a lot of skills.
Steady hands.
So, okay, final girls for me. I will give Sally a 2.5 because she screams and annoys the fuck out of me. Yes, I know they filmed that for like 24 to 26 hours or something straight. It was hot as balls. It smelled. I give her props for that 100%, but she didn't do anything at all except get hit in the head by a dead grandpa and get her finger sucked. So
by the
vampire grandfather. So, and I got to give Aaron a 3.5 out of 5 because she fought back. She cut his. Oh, and she ran over Sheriff Hoyt. So more props to her,
bitch.
So not only did she kill him, she chopped off Leatherface's arm. Oh man, that end scene's great too. I really didn't see that coming. Whenever she's driving away and the chainsaw swipes the side of the car, and the sparks fly, and then he's just standing there.
Oh,
Missed opportunities. They should have made another one. I know they made the beginning, but they should have made a sequel to that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see one-armed Leatherface.
Oh my gosh. I said, what's wrong, Leatherface? It looks like you've been disarmed.
He better get a smaller chainsaw. He's gonna get real tired holding up a big one with one arm.
Oh my gosh. I could just imagine. I can
Get
freaking
back
just.
here. He'll look like Dennis Hopper from Part 2 with those baby chainsaws that are like this big.
Nope. I already got how it's going to happen. This is the sequel idea to the remake. You see Leatherface, the credits roll, and you see Leatherface working on something. You're like, oh, he's working on Never Mask. Nope. Chainsaw right here. And then Leatherface will look at the camera and go, groovy.
He turns into Ash.
And then you get your title card, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Evil Dead. Oh. Ash Williams, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I should have seen that coming. I should have
mean,
seen it coming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you set yourself up on that one.
It makes sense. I mean, Chucky did it, right? Chucky did it with a knife. He stuck that shit in his arm.
Hey, dude, that was badass.
That's the best. I'm a Child's Play 2 guy. That's my favorite.
That's my favorite, too. Just by a hair, but because I love Bride of Chucky as well. But Child's Play 2, definitely.
100. So, you shut up.
The dog does not agree.
You don't like that? No? So we did characters, we did villains, we did the Sawyer house, we did Final Girl. I think that leaves one topic left to discuss, my friend.
Oh, Christian also said which death is the best.
Which death? Okay, fine. We'll do 6 categories.
Yeah.
OG.
Oh, well, that's got to be pretty simple.
Well, there's a couple. We got the Hook one.
Yeah, you're right.
We got the Hook one, but that's kind of lame.
The Hook one? Damn, I thought that was iconic. For why did I want to call her Marcy there for a minute? Her name's not Marcy.
Marsha.
It's not about you. It never is.
Sydney.
Poor little old Derek.
Not again. The kind of guy you want to take home.
Yeah, Pam, yeah.
Pam's
the one that got hooked.
Franklin's is good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's iconic.
You gotta go with the first guy who got hit in the head with the hammer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where we saw Leatherface for the first time.
You have to go with that one in the original for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
still going with Pam and the Hook though, just because that was freaking disturbing.
All right, best kill. All right, so we still got to give it a score. What would you give the Hook kill?
The Hook kill, I'll say about 3.5.
Oh, lame.
You're lame.
I would give the sledgehammer a 4.0.
Nice.
Because he freaking hits him and then he's twitching on the floor. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta love yourself a good twitch.
Christian, yep, he says Kurt getting hit in the head with the sledgehammer by Leatherface. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that takes when it comes to the remake. Let's see.
See, that's a little bit tougher. I'm getting a little blurry on the kills.
We got
who's the piano guy? Like the one
that's Andy.
Yeah, see, I thought that was pretty damn good. Like visual wise.
Well, and he got his leg cut off with the chainsaw.
Mm-hmm.
And then Aaron had to kill him.
Yeah, but dude, that whole scene was fucked up.
But she stabbed him in the side like fucking Scream, so now he's just gonna sit there in pain for another hour.
Why didn't you just help a little woozy here? Just finish it already. I'm like Lieutenant Dan. I got no legs. Like
that's a good one. For me, I'm gonna go with Morgan.
Morgan the one that really got the chainsaw and just he lifted him. Okay, yeah, that was the one.
Morgan was the one who got hung. His hands were tied together, and he got hung on the chandelier in the middle of the room, and then Leatherface got the chainsaw and went right up the freaking middle.
Yeah, okay, that
I gotta go with that one.
That's a 4 out of 5.
That I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Morgan. He was an asshole, but kind of nice.
Yeah.
He was like Franklin, but not as annoying.
Hey, he has split personality, though.
Miss Carter says no best breast category.
Well, that's a gimme, though. Because it's none, because nobody showed anything.
Nope.
We
had the butt shot, the tracking shot.
Mm-hmm. Again, Pam was cute, though.
Yeah, she was. It wasn't bad. It's probably just the fact that was so long ago that.
She had a nice back. I know that's weird to say, but no. When it comes to Sally and Aaron, it's freaking Aaron. Not even close. Like Jessica Biel, she's a golden reel. Get that cowboy hat. The jean. Yeah, dude.
She's nice. But that brings us to, now this will be the final category, and then we'll tally it up.
Mm-hmm.
Which movie had the better Leatherface?
Ooh, see, this one's tough. Just because that original Leatherface just has he's just iconic, man. Like just that look alone. Or not J-Man. But yeah, just that original look alone is why a lot of people put Leatherface in their personal Mount Rushmores of the horror genre as that 4th spot.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of this original alone. But just what the remake did, just to make him freaking huge and big. Like that, yeah, I'm scared of him. Yeah, I do not give that guy a chainsaw because again, like lifting Morgan up like that and just going to town, like, dude, it's just scary. I don't know, man, because it could go either way with me. It could switch day to day, but so that's why I'm going to reward both of them a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm changing. I'm going to go with the remake Leatherface of 4.5. And then I'll do the original 4. I've just today it's that way. I bet you tomorrow I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm going with the original.
All right, so 4.5. Awesome. Okay.
But they're both absolutely great.
Obviously, both iconic. The moment you first see Leatherface in the original, you're not expecting that at all to be behind that door when it opens up. But the problem with Leatherface is he's in the original anyway, he's kind of more able to be manipulated than the one in the remake. Obviously, like at that dinner table scene, he's just getting kicked around by the cook and, pretty much being his little bitch. And that kind of takes it down because that takes away the scariness that he's being manhandled by this smaller guy. And then whenever he's all I don't know, something about him. It's probably the sequels that ruin it for me because he kind of gets, especially whenever he's humping the freaking ice thing in the second one, which is just weird. And then he just gets weirder and weirder. But he would be scary to run into. But like you said, if you're running into the Leatherface from the remake, hell no.
Game over.
You're not getting away. You can get away from the first one. That one's too big. Too powerful, motherfucker.
Dude, and he runs like Michael Myers. He walks like, and then Jason does like a heavy walking. But this Leatherface in the remake, that fucker runs.
I don't know how he has the stamina because he's a little bit big, and so is the one in the original.
Nothing to do in Texas, so he probably just wakes up. Oh, good day for a little run to keep the good old. Keep in shape just in case I have to murder some people.
Exactly. But I just think it's just a big brute force of the remake that I like a lot more. And yeah, you got to remember, original Leatherface takes on the personalities of his masks. Yeah, that's
In a way.
That's true, but that also means that depending on what mask he has on, could turn into a soft little girl. And the one in the remake didn't play that game. It don't matter what face he has on. He's still a brutal, vicious killing machine. And he's like a stupid dog that doesn't stop eating, just like Mrs. Voorhees said in Freddy vs. Jason. I gotta give it to the remake, Leatherface. He's a fucking machine. Andrew Berniansky, or
yeah, close enough. Like I was going to try to pronounce it. I'm like, please, Matt, just pronounce it for me, so I don't have to.
And then Gunnar Hansen obviously was awesome for what he did in the original. And then Andrew was also Leatherface in the beginning too, right?
I could check on that real quick.
I think he was.
I want to say yes, but
I'm gonna agree with you again. I'm gonna give
it is
4.0 for the original, and I'm gonna give the remake Leatherface a 4.5.
Who'd you give the original to?
I gave the original a 4.0, and I gave the remake a 4.5.
So same as me. Gotcha.
Yep. Now, how am I gonna do this? Now I gotta add up the score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 categories. Let's see. I'll add up your score for the remake first, or for the original. My bad.
And while Matt does the calculations, if y'all have any other questions about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or just ask us about our thoughts about the one coming out on Friday, just comment section, guys.
All right. Your total score for the original was a big fat 20.
Nice.
In mine, 18.5.
For the remake?
For the original, that's what I got.
Oh, for the original.
You had a 20 and I had an 18.5.
For the original, okay.
Yep.
That's not bad.
Oh, need a calculator for the remake because the numbers are so damn high. We already pissed people off though if we did it before.
Oh yeah.
What did you pick then? I thought you did pick the remake.
I did pick. I think I was the remake guy back then, but now I think I'm slightly original.
I wish we would have got around to Friday the 13th. I think that would have been a fun one.
Oh, I know. Hopefully that lawsuit is ending. It's going to be ending soon.
People get their shit together.
Quit being selfish and just.
We tied for real? No, did we?
Oh no, shit.
Yeah, we did. We tied on the remake. We both had 22.5.
Damn.
Gary Rangel, what's up?
What's up, Gary?
Christian says, do you think there will be more sequels after this? All depends.
Yeah, all depends how the Netflix one does. I want to say no. I think they'll take another break, kind of regroup, and I bet you the next attempt it will actually be done right. Just because with the one we're getting this Friday, there was just so much chaos behind it. So like it really got interfered with everything. So hopefully they'll just take a breather, like 5 years. They'll go right back into it, and then really, I hope they just focus on the roots of what made Texas Chainsaw Massacre what it is. Like go back to the original roots of it.
100%. I totally, unless this one knocks it out of the park and people fucking love it. Yeah. But then again, he's just getting so old. Like how he's older than Michael Myers, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Basically, because that Sally has been waiting 50 years.
So and obviously he's a regular dude with no, supernatural abilities at all. So eventually he's gonna die. So
yeah, like eventually he will, unless if switching faces just brings him immortality.
He just killed a baby, ladies and gentlemen, a baby, and he put it on. Oh, now he's 2 again.
Goo goo gaga! Don't you goo goo gaga me, Leatherface?
Come on, Leatherface, put that down. What's his real name? Bubba?
Who? Leatherface?
Yeah.
Oh man, don't.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Well, in the remake, it's Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Hewitt. But what's in the original, or doesn't he have a name?
Jedediah Sawyer. That's what Gary.
Jedediah. So he's an Amish person or Jehovah's Witness.
If a Christian says he's going to be 71 when the film.
Holy shit!
Holy crap!
Michael's gonna hear about this, and he's just gonna go up there and kick his ass.
Well, it's just like, damn. If I'm 71, I freaking just hang it up like a meat hook, you know.
That.
And Gary says too, I'm a casual. Oh, there you go. You got it up.
I'm a casual Texas Chainsaw fan. I like the original, love the remake, love the 2013 and the Leatherface prequel. I'm excited for this one.
Oh.
The 2013 one, I have such a great time with that movie. I probably watched that one the most of any of them, to be honest. It's always on TV, and I cannot stray away from it. If it's on, I'm going to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Leatherface looks good in that movie.
Yeah, like he was fine with me. I just know the 3D gimmick. I think that's just what puts a lot of people in the kind of sour way with it. So don't blame him for that. What's up, Courtney?
Michael will be 65 when Halloween ends. See, he's just getting up. 65 is the new 40, my friend.
Yeah, but he's supernatural, so age don't really matter with him.
You think?
Just a little bit.
You didn't think that until he got his ass beat.
And then he just got up like it was nothing. And got shot multiple times.
Hold on. I think we have that clip right here, ladies and gentlemen. Damn. Come on.
That scene infuriates me because that's when Michael should have whooped all their asses right then and there.
That's what it's like at my house when all my kids are there. I'm in the middle and then they're
Michael
jacking me up.
And then the baby is like, goo goo gaga. Anybody entitled goo goo gaga of one good scare.
Everybody's entitled to one good scare.
Yeah, everybody can been get scared.
That's why you're gonna get your throat slit, bitch.
I'm kind of glad, but like,
dude, that scene. I was kind of flip flopping on, but Michael, whenever he freaking turns his head and shit, oh my gosh, he looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
James Drew Courtney's the man. No,
take it like a boss.
That's what he did. I was like, oh, they really did kill him. And then, nope, just playing. Whatcha! Whatcha! John Wick's here now, bitch.
Yeah, and then we're going to take out Tommy Jarvis like it was nothing.
Well, you know, nobody's ever taken out Tommy Jarvis before, so I don't know.
Just, I'm sorry. I'm sour about kills.
I wanted to love it, so you remember I said it was.
I know you were devastated, man.
It was going to be my number two, no doubt about it, no doubt. Walked out of theaters. I said, "What the hell was that?"
I heard you messaged us too, going like just our friend group going, like, I don't know what to feel. Like, as I do, so just be honest because we've all been there. He goes, I didn't like it. I'm like, dude, I was right there with you.
I mean, I watched it a couple more times since then. It's grown on me, and I can have a decent time with it, but it's nowhere close to 2018 for me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, same here. And I even said in Dave McCrae's chat earlier today when he was doing a live stream, because somebody brought it up. Pretty much the best way I mentioned it is if you're looking for just a good old slasher movie, Halloween Kills is a great slasher movie. But if you're looking for a Halloween movie within the franchise and doing your trilogy,
yeah,
is bad.
Bad.
Bad. Not bad to the bone, guys. Just it's a bad movie. just because, like, your job as the middle movie of a trilogy is to carry over from the beginning to the end. Like from the first to the third movie. They didn't give a shit about that just because all they care about was doing the kills. Like,
Yes.
what they should have done is they should have done Halloween Kills as its own separate movie after they'd done this trilogy and just let it be its own standalone movie. That way, it would have succeeded a lot better.
Yeah, because obviously, like Halloween Kills didn't have a point. Like it didn't do anything.
Besides just let Michael kill people, which again, I will say when they did that, it was pretty fucking badass. Great slasher movie, but
Yeah.
this ain't a slasher movie. This is a Halloween movie where Michael needs to be in the dark. He's the shape. He's everywhere. He doesn't go on big killing rampages like that. He just takes out people one at a time, just like the original. It just didn't feel like a Halloween movie at one point.
No, not at all. Gary Rangel says, I will say this. I do still love Halloween Kills. I won't say anything negative, but in comparison to legacy characters being handled very well, Scream did it better. Yes, they did.
And me and Brad did a video on that of just what requel was better. I know people are hating the term requel, but I think it makes sense. So I'm going with it. But no, Gary, that's awesome. And anybody that loves Halloween Kills, awesome. More for you guys. And I'll let y'all have my Halloween Kills so y'all can enjoy it more than I do. But and same thing with Leatherface. I despise Leatherface, but Gary, if you like Leatherface, hell yeah, awesome.
I watched Leatherface once and I was like, yeah, I ain't watching that again.
I just fell asleep after 15 minutes because I was bored out of my mind.
Like, which one of these is Leatherface? Oh, it's going to be that fat guy. No.
It's going to be the one that actually looks like Leatherface.
Nope, not him. It's that skinny, good-looking guy. Yep, that's him.
No, when I say, which one of these is Leatherface? I'm like, he's the freaking brute.
Then it turned out to be that skinny kid who gets shot in the face, which is why his face is all fucked up.
Wait a minute, does it really? I really thought it was the big, brute, chunky kid.
No.
What?
No, it was a skinny kid.
That makes no sense.
Skinny kid. And then he got shot in the face, and then that's why his face is all messed up, and he had to wear masks. Yeah. Danny Hearn says they did a horrible job with beloved character and Tommy Doyle. Yes, they did.
Mm-hmm.
They did him dirty.
Well, that they did him dirty. They did Sheriff Brackett because he could have been a really good legacy character to use. And
Lindsay was good. Lindsay was all right.
She was fine for what they asked her to do.
She needed some more to do.
She needed a lot more to do because she was a pivotal character. Tommy Jarvis got most of the legacy time. And then Marion Chambers, she didn't need to be in the damn movie. She served no point.
For Facci, would you rather Halloween Kills or Halloween 2007? Halloween Kills. So.
Oh, Halloween 2007.
I'll put that baby to bed.
Nope. Halloween 2007, all day, every day.
Oh, man. Our freaking watch along is going to be fantastic.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have so many opinions.
Yeah, I'm going to be outnumbered. So.
Yeah, because you're going to be the one that absolutely hates it. Destiny's going to be the one that absolutely loves it. And I'm more of the middle.
I don't hate it.
You just don't prefer it.
Yeah, I'm not going to put it on. If it's on TV, I'll watch it, but I'm not going to go and put a Blu-ray in or anything and watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Courtney says, please tell Danny Heron what the worst Halloween film is.
Resurrection.
Is that what you're looking for us to say, Courtney? I don't know if that's what you want us to say.
Oh,
I'm going to go Rob Zombie Halloween 2 because I hate that movie. So.
Man.
I would rather watch Resurrection, and you know what? Why am I even going to fucking talk about it when I can just show you what the movie means to me? Here we go.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
That's all you needed to see. My man. I'm surprised Busta Rhymes didn't show up at the Super Bowl halftime show, kick one of those doors down, and say, trick or treat, motherfucker.
And that was not that moment, but yeah, thank you, Courtney. OMG, Resurrection is the worst. You damn right it is. It's not even close.
Yes,
It's not
Danny.
even close.
Yes, Danny. He agrees with me.
Now here's the deal.
Oh,
Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I was just like, okay. And then when Lee did the whole big, stream about Ron Zombie's Halloween 2 last year, do you remember that stream?
yep. I hated it, but yep.
And then, after he did that stream, I rewatched the movie. One of the biggest jumps in movie rating history on second watch for me. I absolutely fell in love with Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Just because the best way I can describe it is you kind of like with Marvel with their whole multiverses. You just got to treat that kind of Halloween in its own little multiverse. So, the rules of Ron Zombie's Halloween are going to be completely different from the one that we're used to. So, that I'm telling you, and plus, just Resurrection, Busta Rhymes, freaking just pointing his head like this, I'm Michael Myers, and then you stupid, and then Michael turns his back and walks away.
Hey, he didn't know what to do.
Absolute biggest disgrace.
Leave him alone.
That's the biggest disgrace I've ever seen in horror movie history.
He didn't know what to do, okay?
No, he knew exactly what he needed to do because the Michael that everybody knows would have fucked him up right then and there. Because remember in Freddy versus Jason where that kid pointed at Jason and Jason's like, that's what Michael would have done in a scenario like that.
Hey, corn poke, and you weren't invited.
Pig fucker.
This is a rave, not a Halloween party.
But my point, Fo, is just how many resurrections just made Michael look like a complete joke. Getting beat by Kung Fu, he's a compound bitch. Michael looked even good too, but it's just he never just anything.
Yeah. Gary, to me, H5 is the worst of the series. I used to like it, but it's that damn mask that takes me out of the movie and the characters. Hey, where's
Nicolas Cage, man?
Right there, Nicolas Cage.
There's Nicolas Cage.
It's white. I'm calling him
Nicholas.
What about The Curse of Michael? That was on TV last night. I actually watched a little bit of it.
Are we talking about producer or theatrical?
I'm a producer's cut guy.
I'm a neither cut. I thought the movie's just okay.
I like Michael having sex. It shows me his wild and crazy side. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing I liked most about just either of them is just it's just the whole massacre of the killings.
It's time to let loose, Michael. Just let loose.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and just freaking the blood splattering and all that. Again, that kind of it's like a Halloween Kills kind of thing. But but that movie was just so meh. So when that happened, I'm like, oh, finally shit's picking up.
I know that's Lee's favorite, so I don't know.
I know he thinks Halloween Kills is his favorite too. Which again, Lee, if you're watching, that's awesome that you feel that way. We're all allowed to have our opinion on that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not one of those people that's gonna hate on you for liking. If you like Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, that's fine. Like you said before. That's more for you to love.
You didn't kick me off. We're allowed to have.
I don't like it, but that's fine. I know a lot of the people in our circle like it. Mm-hmm. I think I'm the outcast that doesn't like it, but
no, Braden hates it.
Yes,
Chad hates it.
Yeah, my man, but that's the Resurrection guy, so he's kind of weird too.
Yeah, fuck Chad.
You leave Chad alone.
No, Chad's the man. He knows we're fucking with him.
H6 was a better movie. Great Michael Myers, the brutal one in the original timeline.
Mm-hmm.
He was brutal.
I will say this: what the greatest thing, if you get the DVD, and read the Halloween Resurrection, because those news articles that give a review for it.
Oh yeah,
it says there was one on there's scary of this generation of its time, and you want to know who said it?
Who?
Knox News Sentinel, which is freaking just that's a 30-minute drive from where I am. And that's why I never read an ounce of their articles, because they wrote a positive review on Halloween Resurrection.
Hey,
that's probably why their business went down back in 2003.
There you go. Don't like Halloween Resurrection.
Mm-hmm.
Danny, I feel like this upcoming bus scene in Texas Chainsaw Massacre is going to be like the scene in H6. Would be nice.
I'm just gonna pray on that scene. That's all I'm gonna do right now. I just hope it's badass.
I mean,
It looks badass, but with the whole like canceling thing, like it gets me nervous.
where the hell? And the scary thing is they're on a bus, so where are they gonna go?
Nowhere.
Unless they're gonna go out the emergency exit.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. At least they got it on Instagram. Hell yeah. Oh, but I better give our final scores.
Oh yeah, what are the final scores?
All right, so I calculated the points divided by the amount of topics and came up with our average score for the films. For the OG 1974, your average score was a 3.3 out of 5.
Okay.
And mine was a 3.1 out of 5. So, comparison to that, what would be your, I guess your enjoyment score, or like how much?
Oh, like my actual movie score?
Yeah, like what would you give it?
Okay.
And then we'll compare it to that.
And
score
now I kind of feel like shit. I kind of fucked up somewhere just because I give the movie a 4.5 out of 5.
Damn.
Yeah, just that's how much like I'm enjoying it, but it doesn't seem like it with like you said, like the 3.3. I feel like it should be higher. But I just feel like we just did those individually. But just like when you really like combine everything together, that's what creates the 4.5 for me. But the remake, actually, it's still about 4.25. So like I'm like on the original train right now but again, like I said, it could flip. Like it's just one of those two easy movies where it can go back and forth. It's just what you're feeling. And just again, like we're getting ready to do this movie on Friday that is tied into the original and not the remake. That's why I'm more on the remake train right now.
Yep. So you said you gave the remake a 4.25, and calculations here you gave it a 3.75.
See, that's a little bit more accurate. Now I feel bad about my numbers not matching up on the original.
And I gave a 3.75 to the remake as well.
Yes, there you go.
And that would I'd give the remake a 4 out of 5 for me. So that's pretty damn close to 3.75. And original I'd probably give it a 4 out of 5 as well, to be honest.
4 out of 5, okay.
Yeah, so
I thought you were getting ready to say 3.5.
No, I'd probably give it a 4 just based. I'd have to factor in, what he did with that limited budget. The atmosphere looks amazing. It looks like Texas. You can feel the heat in that movie. And then just what it did for horror. Like nobody was doing anything that disgusting, and in introducing us to the cannibalism and they weren't inbred in this movie, but obviously down the line it came out that they were like inbreds and shit. But I think just how iconic it is factors into it a little bit. So I think I'd probably give them both a 4.0.
I would probably even say that Texas Chainsaw Massacre might have been the second or third most influential horror movie of all time. Not like it's like, okay, sorry, let me rephrase it. It's like, Psycho was like the very first horror movie that really became influential. Just because of what it did, like killing off like a big cast member and all that. And then it's like the next one that really pushed things into the horror genre. That I believe was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And then after that, then we got Jaws. And then after that, we got Halloween. And then it just kept building and building from there.
You forgot Black Christmas. You fool.
I guess you can call it influential. It's just not to me. Just because what Halloween freaking did. Like, it's just like Black Christmas set up like a little tiny blueprint of how to really open up the door of slasher. And then that's when Halloween's like, okay, we got the plan. Like, we can do this. And then that's when Halloween became influential. So in a way, Halloween kind of stole that title from Black Christmas. But don't get me wrong, love Black Christmas, the original.
I've only ever, I think I've seen the original for the first time little over a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't believe
you said it was too slow.
I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Black Christmas, that's a movie that you guys probably would think I wouldn't like.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of shocked.
But actually, I loved it.
So like with it being slow and all that didn't bother you, because that's what my worry was, is that it was a slow movie and
It definitely was slow, but I think the Christmas atmosphere kind of kept me involved, and the mystery of Billy never knowing exactly what he was or who he was or why he was there, and the phone calls are fucking amazing. So,
and then freaking Jess just going all out at the end.
She killed my boy Peter.
Barbara, talk to me, damn it.
Peter was fucking creepy though, so I probably would have killed him too.
Peter was just what we call a certified creeper.
He was
by the wise words of Lonely Island. You a certified creeper.
Do the creep.
Ah.
Then he popped up in the basement. Like, what would you think?
Dude, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking cut you if you get near me.
He's like, hey, Jess, what are you doing down here? Here's my penis. Touch it. No.
No, Peter.
Put the Peter away, Peter. Damn you.
Fuck Peter.
Christian Spencer, what about The Birds? Like,
hey, The Birds is fair. It's a damn good movie as well. Just one my mom's best friend's sister absolutely hates birds more than anything in the world. And I asked her why, and she goes, The Birds. Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds. That movie made her terrified of birds.
Weren't they like, wasn't somebody stuck in a phone booth, or is that something else?
No, that was it. The main girl got stuck in the phone booth as the birds went wild.
Okay, they made fun of that on Saturday Night Live, so that's
it gets make fun of a good amount. But,
give her your sandwich.
The Birds is a good movie. I think it's actually one of the most underrated 60 movies out there that I don't think gets enough credit for what it did. But I don't personally call it influential, though. I definitely give that title to Psycho in the 60s.
Ian's all know I love Psycho.
Oh, yeah, so fuck you. You don't like Psycho.
I do not. I like the second one and the third one.
Mm-hmm.
And I even like the
because
fourth one.
do more in it. Because, like, again, with the original, it's just so damn slow. But it's just the acting and the camera work that Alfred Hitchcock did. It's just all fantastic.
But wait! There's more! Hang on to your seat, baby! Because this one's a screamer!
Oh, it never gets old.
But man, dude, we haven't even gotten to like who had the best wheelchair death in horror movie history.
Dude, why does everybody think I have a thing for wheelchair people?
You really do. Like, it concerns me.
Is there any more movies with wheelchair deaths?
I
need to find them.
I think there's just one. Here, let's go to my brain real quick.
Where's it at? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
Hey, don't talk shit about Mark. All he wanted to do is freaking just live his life, man.
Hey, he's in training, remember?
Yeah, and he wanted to play the game with the puck.
Is that the one with the puck?
Oh, man. But no, Gary asks a good question here. Why did the studios decide to release Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Netflix? Pretty simple. People fucking hated the test screenings of this movie. And no studio had any confidence that it will do well at the movie theaters and the box office. And Netflix, because with their endless amounts of money, were like, you know what? Shit. Let's just take a gamble. If it succeeds, fine. If not, no big deal. We're making freaking bokus of money anyway.
I think they should have put it on. I think they should have put it in theaters too.
I don't think so. Just because if you know for a fact that movie is going to bankrupt or just not do well for your studio, there's no risk. It's just business wise. There's no reason to put it in theater.
Hey, it couldn't have cost that much money to make.
Oh, I think it still costs a good amount. It's just nobody just has any confidence that it will make a profit from the fans.
I probably
Just-
wouldn't have went. I probably
just-
wouldn't have went.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have. Well, I would have just because just the whole YouTubing game. We gotta do our job with it. Well, it's not a job for us; it's a hobby. But
I'll be putting out those reviews this week.
oh yeah, I think me and Brad plan on doing a "What's Awesome About" video for it over the weekend.
Ah, shit, that's what I got to do. I got to hurry up. I got to hurry up and do top moments from Batman Begins, fucking The Dark Knight Rises, Batman vs Superman. I just don't have enough time.
Oh man, we're a little late on our "What's Awesome About Batman Begins," but I'm pretty sure Brad just loaded it today, so it will be released tomorrow.
Oh, Batman.
God, that's goats.
Nice account.
Thanks. But,
Phantasm. I think you're going back to to influential, or I'm gonna say if that's what you're referring to. No,
I've never seen it, but I never just on base of looks of what the whole movie is.
I love it.
Not influential, I don't think. Like my guess, but I still need to see it before I can make that full decision.
There's 5 of them. I like the first 4. The 5th one,
Awful.
so boring. But I like Phantasm.
Boy.
Angus is he's iconic in his own way. Any guesses on Scream 6?
What kind of guesses?
Oh yeah, well, I agree with Mike from Wham and Courtney Reed. Stu will be back, and he will be slicing and dicing and putting livers in the mailbox.
That if they had their chance with the 5th one to do it, but
They
didn't
couldn't do that.
it.
They couldn't do that yet.
No,
It's
not. They missed their mark, man. Because at this point, it's going to be. Do you know how much pressure that's going to be on the directors to try and say, "Hey, Stu's back," but then where's he been? How did he survive? Where's he?
Protection. He was in the witness protection program.
See,
he was a victim.
It's just it doesn't make sense. Like I'm sorry, guys, but Stu's dead.
Can you spell that out for us, please?
Dead. Ed.
Michael Myers is dead. D-E-A-D. Dead.
That bitch is really dead. And plus, I'll just be honest with you. Like, as much as good, like if he comes back, it wouldn't bother me. But I'll just be honest with you. I'll be okay without him. I'd rather have Kirby.
Oh my gosh! But I'll tell you what. If my boy Stu comes back, he better be getting hit with something.
Fucking hit me with the phone, Dick!
That's going to be his weapon. He's not even using a knife. He's just using a phone.
But freaking Scream 5 did with that whole... Did you just hit me with the phone? I was like, oh my gosh, you sneaky bastards, you.
I know what you did last summer. Never got the proper remake it needed. The Amazon series was destroyed by low ratings in the reviews.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's true. But I wouldn't give up hope on it. Because if you give it to the right studio, I'll be honest with you, I think as much I have my opinions on Blumhouse, I think Blumhouse is a good place for I Know What You Did Last Summer.
To bring back the fucking
because it kind of fits their style of what they do in horror.
Because I was watching the Amazon show and I was like, when's the Fisherman gonna get here? And
I could have told you that wasn't going to happen.
I did not know that.
Oh, dude, I wish I would have saved you the heartbreak on that.
I watched every episode and then got to the end and I was like, wow, this show was lame.
It's just the first 4 episodes were actually pretty damn good, but then after that 5th one started, it got worse and worse and worse.
It did.
And worse because that first episode got me hooked. It really did, but it just got worse, man.
And the main girl was sexy, so that kind of kept me coming back.
Mm-hmm. And then, and also, freaking Barry again from Wolfman's Got Nards. He made an awesome badass custom of I Know What You Did Last Summer. If there was a 3rd one, dude, not only do I want that poster, but I also want the name of that movie, because that's where they should go with. And plus, they're bringing everybody else back too, so why not bring back Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. and to see where they are in their lives as a husband and wife and have children, and to fight the fisherman or something.
Jennifer Love huge tits.
Yeah, just hire a bunch of 30-year-olds playing high schoolers.
Oh, Gary Rangle says the Chucky series was a damn great time. Blu-ray will be released April 12th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then season 2 is going to be released, I believe, in September as well, or October.
I was late to the party, but I'm glad I watched it because it was amazing. It was so fun, and I'm not really good with the name. Oh, Jake, the kid Jake. I really got invested in him, and I really cared about what happened to him.
Oh, Jake from State Farm.
Yes, Jake from State Farm. Do you get the Patrick Price?
Okay. I thought you were about to say the Roger Price. I was like, no, it's the Patrick Price. But no,
Shreddy Betty gets it too. Yep.
Jake was okay. Like Jake was a good character, but like hopefully in season 2 they just tune him up a little bit more.
How dare you?
Hey, no, I'm just saying, like again, I like it. I liked his character and what they did with him story wise, but I feel like they could tweak him just a little bit more.
Christian says I'm ready for the Jordan Peele Nope movie.
Nope, I'm good.
I thought you wanted to see that.
Nope.
Like seriously, nope or
nope. I'm fucking. No, I'm so excited for Nope, and that trailer did everything I wanted it to. If you all can see me, studios, I don't want another trailer. Let that be it. I want nothing else. That trailer was perfect.
I'm gonna say I'm the opposite. I want another one because that movie showed me nothing, and I didn't care to see the movie. So,
but that's what you need. You don't need to know anything about this movie. That's what sold it for me.
I'm not a Jordan Peele fan, so I probably won't like it anyway.
Well, dang gummy, you're going to be falling for their marketing scheme here, coming out in a couple of months.
I'm not a huge
fan.
Damn
you! It's people like you that we can't have just one trailer.
Can't have nice things.
We can't have nice things anymore because people like you need just everything explained to you in a trailer.
Like the Halloween Kills second trailer that I was like, I'm not going to watch that. And then the minute it was there, I was like, play, click.
I knew you couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Just because that's like the highest thing me and Brad ever did to our channel. What's that trailer reaction?
I was like, I can't freaking do it. I got to watch it. It's Halloween.
Yeah, we got freaking 200 subscribers alone.
Holy
that video.
Shit.
Yeah, it was the biggest thing we've ever, the biggest jump.
These are the kings of trailer reactions.
Well, it's all timing of the release. That's
I'm
how
always late.
Work.
I'm always late to the party when it comes.
Yeah, because when we hit Nope pretty good too, because we got like 5 subscribers out of that.
I saw that. So. Sarah Elizabeth, what's up? Can't wait for the new Texas Chainsaw. I mean, I could wait, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna bash it until I see it. Hopefully it surprises me.
Yeah, and I'm invited to Bacon's show on Friday for a watch along. We're gonna watch it for the first time, so no pre-watching or anything like that. Awesome. What you see is what you give on my first reactions.
Awesome. Gary Rangle, Jordan Peele gonna make another hip hop song into a horror song. Oh, like he did with Candyman?
Oh, well, that movie kind of makes sense for that. But actually, I did saw something today where there's this singer who just released a music video. Is real Texas Chainsaw Massacre heavy on the music video for the new one. I wish I would have wrote that down because that could have been really useful. But yeah, she was covered in blood and all that. It was Texas Chainsaw Massacre so pretty cool stuff.
Not bad. So. I'm excited. I'm excited for Friday. I'm gonna watch it Friday night probably. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll be coming out saying it was badass and not it was dog shit, but who knows? It's a Netflix movie. That could go either way. You never know. With
Barry, with his video he released today about Texas Chainsaw, he said to make a prediction, Rotten Tomato wise, I gave it my prediction right now is a 44.
Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
I think that's fair with all the history of Texas Chainsaw Massacre and with critics and all that.
I'm gonna go 38.
See that's a fair score too.
I'm gonna go 38%. I mean, Halloween Kills was pretty shitty. Wasn't it like 40? Wasn't it like 50?
Which one?
Halloween Kills wasn't it like 50%? It's not high.
I think so. Let me look.
Maybe 52.
Let me look.
It ain't no Halloween 2018. I'll tell you that.
Well, because Halloween 2018 was a lot better movie.
Hell yeah.
And I'll even be honest with you too. I think it has the better score soundtrack too.
I like them both, but I'd go.
I like the Kills one, but I just think the 2018 one was a lot better. Just in my opinion. Halloween Kills. Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, 40%. Right on, brother.
What? It's 40.
By the critics, and then 66 by the fans.
40. Holy fuck.
Yeah, man. Like, they just sniffed out the same thing that I sniffed out. It's just...
There's no point.
There's no story.
Chase from Moser Movie Reviews. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, Chase?
Gary says it can be the opposite of that. People hated the test screening, and everyone actually will actually love it. Test screening was great, then people don't like it on release, so never know. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well, true. Because that's kind of like how Halloween Kills was with the test screening. I think those people did liked it, and then so it's whatever people are feeling, man. Because plus it also depends too on who you're inviting to those press screenings too. Are you getting experts in there of the horror genre, or are you getting your casual fans?
True. So you got to take those with a grain of salt for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Chase, I hope you guys are having a great night. I hope you're having a good night too, man.
You too, Chase. Thanks.
So that comes out on Friday. So obviously, reviews for that will be coming out from everybody within the next couple of days after. What else we got coming up? March 2nd is whenever we're watching Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Yeah.
I don't know what next week I was supposed to do a stream with Braden Timmons, but I'm not sure yet. I haven't heard back from him.
What are you doing with him? Like, he doesn't ever want to work with me.
He doesn't want to work with me either because he's like, I gotta check my work schedule. I'll let you know.
Oh no, dude! Like, he is such a busy guy. Like, we're trying to, like, we've tried a couple of times already. It's just timing. That's just all part of YouTube thing. It's timing, which is stupid. But well, it really is. It's just because, like, we get all these great ideas about scheduling. I'm like, well, fuck. But
yep.
But just we got lives too outside this crazy world called YouTube as well. So
yep. So if I don't, me and Braden were doing a Batman ranking. We were gonna rank.
Nice.
We're gonna rank the first 4, the Nolan 3, and then he wanted to add in Batman versus Superman. So if he's down to do that next week, we'll do that. If not, I don't know.
If not, I'll just freaking come on and we'll.
If not, I think if Braden doesn't do that, I think we'll have a little bit of a bonus episode. If Brett's willing to come on, of watch until you drop, and we'll pick something else fun until we get to Halloween. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll just have to check my schedule because next Wednesday it's
the
start.
Yep.
Yeah, start of the real March Madness, man. And again, it's a dream project of mine, so I'm like really excited to get into it.
I'm looking forward to checking that out for sure.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Back to the Future.
Oh, really? Okay.
It should win.
Hey.
I'm not a Star Wars guy.
Hey, just like I say, like I think the Empire Strikes Back should win, but like taking a closer look at the brackets and all that, I don't know. I don't even know if Empire Strikes Back can make it to the Final Four.
As long as Sleepaway Camp don't win, I'm good.
I can already tell. Oh, did I tell? Oh, I forgot to tell the story of why Sleepaway Camp is on there. I really put it down just because I was joking with Destiny on it. I said, listen, I got to pick between Sleepaway Camp and Bloodsport, and just because of you, I just went with Sleepaway Camp. I prefer Bloodsport more, but I know you get pissed off, so I just put Sleepaway Camp in there.
You got to do what you got to do to please the people.
Even though I'm probably just quick spoiler, it's probably not going to last very long.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's one movie I do not like.
Mm-hmm. Maybe if it like went up against Raging Bull, it might have had a better shot, but it's going up against Princess Bride.
No.
Yeah, it's the most classic fairy tale story in cinema history. Good luck with that.
Yeah. Peace out, Gary Wrangle. My man. We appreciate you hanging out because we're going to peace out too. So next week, next Wednesday, maybe. First, definitely go check out Good Will Hunting in their bracket. That's going to be kick-ass, their first show of that. And then
the bracket, and the bracket is available on our Facebook group page too. So if you want to fill out your own
print it out.
brackets, if you want to fill it out or just give your final four and just let us know in the comments of what your predictions are, I'll be sure those get shared on stream.
So go do that because they're awesome people over there. Brad's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know Chris at all. And
Chris
Brett's
is a
awesome.
good. You like Chris? Oh, thanks, dude. But Chris is a good dude too. It's just he is busy right now. So, but we are thankful that he was agreeing to do this. He's got time to do this tournament with us, and we're so damn excited.
So definitely check them out. And then if me and Braden are doing our thing, come over here at 9, 10-ish, 9:15. Check that out. And if Braden's not doing that and Brett's schedule's open to it, we'll pick another fun movie like we did for Scary Movie, and we'll watch that shit until we drop.
Oh, yeah.
So it all depends. And then March 2nd, that's whenever we bring on Destiny and maybe another special guest. Not sure yet. Watch Rob Zombie's Halloween, and I'll drop before that movie's over. So stay tuned.
I get to pull out this bad boy. Oh, yeah, that's another thing we got to talk about, too. Are we going to do theatrical cut or director's cut? I'm going to assume theatrical.
I got to check my Steelbook. Whatever one that one is.
Oh, it's a still. Oh, you got. Wait a minute. Hopefully, I don't knock anything over. Don't knock it over. There we go. First off, this is my signed copy of Tyler Mang and Scout Taylor Compton.
On the Steelbook.
On the Steelbook, yeah, and it's the director's cut.
Well, then I guess that's the one we're watching.
Which I was a little pissed off when I learned that. I was like, "Well, you're going to do this beautiful Steelbook, and you're going to do the director's cut."
Oh, it has the rate thing.
Yeah. But luckily, I bought the 2-pack with the theatrical cuts of Ron Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2, so I do got the theatrical cut.
I think I have the theatrical cut too.
I would double check because that would be probably the most preferred cut to watch.
So that's what's coming up on the channels. Stay tuned. Bunch of fun shit going on. We appreciate all the love we had tonight. Talking Texas Chainsaw. Obviously, we might not have scored it as high as other people would like, but it is what it is, and everybody got an opinion, so be nice to everybody.
Yeah, be nice.
Or we'll beat your ass.
Or
we'll hit you with the phone.
We'll toss you just like we did that one guy at the Titanic.
Right overboard.
Deserved it.
That's what happens. But we're going to leave you with one final thing. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you the next time we're together, which will probably be next weekend maybe or the week after. But have a good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
And number 3, never, ever, ever, under any circumstances say, I'll be right back. Because you won't be back.
I'm getting another beer. You want one?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right back.